What I tell you guys, more freckles, right? Maybe a red nose. That's about the extent of the sun that I receive anyway. I've enjoyed so much the time with my girlfriends. I'm excited to be home though. I could have probably stayed one more night, let's be honest, but my welcoming was really precious, even though it wasn't like over the top. I still got some hugs from the kids and a flower from my husband, which was really sweet, and a ride from the airport, which was a nightmare. They had to circle around for like an hour because of the freezing rain here. So that we could have done without, but they made the most of it, and I'm so grateful. And I feel really convicted that I wasn't showing my gratitude like I should have. I know I feel like this is more of a confessions of Sarah B. Miller, more like that than it is about anything encouraging. But I guess my failures, I'm hoping, me being vulnerable would be helpful to you in the sense that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to admit wrong and take responsibility for it. And I hope my kids can see. I mean, if there's any value I bring to them, if there's anything that I can teach them, it's how to take responsibility for your failures and your bad choices. Because I'm nailing that. I've got that down. And so I just feel like expectations are the fuel for disappointment. And so, like I talked about a couple days ago about my birthday, I didn't really have any expectations, and that was my saving grace that day. But it's easy to attach expectations to your day and to your relationships. And if you're like me, you can have a hard time letting go of those expectations, even though they're completely unrealistic most of the time and definitely unfair. No one can read my mind. No one is going to do exactly what I expect them to do. And so just getting rid of expectations altogether is probably the safest bet. Probably just the wisest thing. And so, not that I had any reason to be disappointed, because it's my life. These kids, they're at an age and they'll probably be, we're all selfish, right? We're all very self-focused. We're revolved around our own little worlds, and the world is bigger than that. I just think that, if I would be less intense, right back on taking charge, and I think there's some things I can let go, and my husband's really good at helping me see that. And so while I was tired and while I'm just heading into my favorite week of the month after having a really pretty bear week, as I mentioned, I can get a real attitude before this week. A little more information than you need, but my middle name, it does start with B, but it's really TMI. So you may come to learn that. But there's nothing I'm ashamed of, because I feel like everything is a lesson. There's something to learn in every day and in every situation. And in this day, I've decided I should share with you that last night I probably should have had less expectations and just been happy being home. Let go of the fact that things aren't where I left them. Let go of the fact that the kids didn't want to hug me right away. My husband made a point that really stabbed me right here, because he travels and he doesn't get those hellos either. And so here I am whining about it. Oh, it's nice that the kids missed me so much. I was only gone 3 nights, but he's like, yeah, that's how it feels for me every week. Oh. So not only do I need to be more grateful, have less expectations, if not less, none at all, I also need to be more considerate of the people around me, be more considerate of what they may be going through. So I'd encourage you to do the same. Remember, it's okay to be vulnerable, because that's how we grow, that's how we learn, that's how we change into the people that we're created to be. We all have a purpose. We all have things to learn, and better us is to be. So be the best you. I'll be the best me, or at least I'll strive to be. Have a great one. Take care.